Alright guys, so today we're going to be testing 5 different survival items from Battlebox. Usually whenever I do a Battlebox video, which we haven't done in a while, but usually when I do one I review everything that's in the box, or in my last video that I did with Battlebox, I opened I think like 6 or 7 of them all at once and just showed you everything that was in them. So my Battleboxes have been building up over the last I think 7 or 8 months. I went through all 7 or 8 boxes, and out of all of the boxes there was really only like 3 items that I could actually do a video with. I picked 5, but there's only 3 that were actually like video worthy that I could actually test and do something with. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do 5 of them, and then after this I'm gonna do a video like I did before where I go through all the boxes and show you everything that came in all of the boxes. So that's what we're gonna do. The first thing that we're gonna test for today's video is this thing. It is called a Pury Bag. It is a water purification bag, and what you are supposed to do is you take dirty water, if you're like in a survival situation, or I guess maybe if you're camping or something, if you wanted to go this route for some reason. Fill this bag all the way up full of water through this end. Have these pouches, and something nice about this bag comes with 12 of these little pouches. Because with 12 of these, this is a 10-liter bag. Each one of these pouches does 10 liters. So you can purify water 12 times inside of this bag. So that's extremely nice. It's not just like a one-time use type thing. You fill it up full of your dirty water, you put this packet in here, you shake this thing up and let it hang up, and then it will collect all of the dirt and it will purify the water. What I'm using for dirty water, well, I'm using dirty water, but I have a 5-gallon bucket over here where I went to the local river and just got a 5-gallon bucket of water, and it's pretty dirty. So we'll get a little before and after. So this is our water before. Why does that actually not look that dirty? I mean, it's kind of cloudy. I thought that was going to be way dirtier. It looks pretty dirty in the bucket, maybe where there's more of it. I mean, that actually doesn't look horrible. It is river water and it is dirty. You're not supposed to drink it. So I guess we'll just set that to the side. That'll be our control. Now you're supposed to come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Okay. Use these to clamp off the bottom somehow. Come on, is there not a picture? Oh, on the bag. Okay, so this goes on the bottom. Well, I didn't do anything. How are you supposed to keep the water from leaking out? Is this like a gimmick? Like not wide enough to even close this off? That doesn't make any sense. How are you supposed to use this thing? It literally does nothing. It slides on there, and it acts like it does something, and it literally does nothing at all. And this thing doesn't move or serve any purpose at all. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure that out when we get there. So for those of you that are curious, the active ingredients are calcium hypochlorite, which is only 0.546%. And then other ingredients are... it's 99.454% other ingredients. So I guess they're not going to tell us what's in there. And then there's 2.17 parts per million active chlorine. I don't know if that's a lot of chlorine or what. All right, let's fill this thing up. All right, I'm not gonna make you suffer through watching me fill this up, but I'm gonna do this a bunch of times. I'm just gonna do that about 100 times. All right, guys. So before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by AirUp. AirUp is a special water bottle. So if you're like me and you drink 99% water, sometimes just plain water by itself gets a little bit boring, and you kind of want to just add something to it to kind of spice it up a little bit. That's where AirUp comes in. So I don't personally like to physically add anything to my water if I want to add something to it. Most of the stuff has artificial sweeteners and artificial colors and just stuff that I don't like, so I don't like to physically like put drops or anything inside of water, and that's where the AirUp comes in. So AirUp is a specialized water bottle that comes with a scent pod. They have 10 different flavors of scent pods, and the way it works is the straw of the water bottle has a hole in it, and the scent pod has a hole in it. So whenever you drink the water gets aerated, and that air mixes with the scent of the pod, and then that gives you the flavor. So you're not actually physically adding anything to the water, which is really nice. I really like that. So they have 10 different flavors. I have the watermelon pod. Watermelon's my favorite. So the water bottle also has kind of like two modes, if you want to call it that. If you have the scent pod pushed all the way down, it won't work, but you can just drink it like a regular water bottle. Nothing fancy. But if you want the flavor, you can take the scent pod and pull it up, and then those two holes will align, and then you'll be able to tell it's working, one, by the flavor, but two, because it makes a very different sound. It kind of makes a weird sound, but it works great. So I think this is a really cool product, and like I said, I like the fact that it doesn't physically add anything to the water. So if you're interested, you can click the link in the description, and you can use code Tyler10 and you will get 10% off. So we are full of water now. You can see it looks much dirtier than it does in the glass. I don't know, it must just be a thing where more of it, you can see how dirty it is. So we're supposed to twist this thing. Oh, never mind. I lied. We don't twist it yet. We gotta put in the stuff. So we got our packet of stuff, whatever this is, the 99% other. It's very annoying how this bag won't, you can't really sit it anywhere. It just wants to fall over. You need 3 arms if you're gonna do this. Pour the stuff in. Oh, looks like dirt almost. Okay. Oh, it's like fizzing. Looks like an Alka-Seltzer or something. Alright, now twist. I wonder if that's actually gonna hold the water. No. It's not watertight. All the water's gonna leak out. It even says right on the freaking bag. Twist, clip. Twist, clip. You can't twist it a lot because then the clip doesn't have enough power to do anything. You're supposed to hang this thing upside down. If I hang this thing upside down, all the water's gonna leak out. You're supposed to agitate it too. Oh, come on. In what universe is twisting this and putting this stupid clip on here gonna stop it from leaking? If you do it that way? No, it's still gonna leak. And you can't put this thing on here because this thing does nothing. Let's see. What do you do? Oh, absolutely nothing. That's what you do. I mean, I want to say this is a good idea, but so far this is trash. You can't even lay it down because all the water just starts to leak out. Maybe if you had 5 or 6 of these clips. There's no way. This is so stupid. Whoever came up with the idea to put this clip and that other thing in the bag to keep the water in, dumbest idea I've ever seen. This doesn't make any sense. Unless I just realized that on the picture it shows the edge of this folded over. So maybe that actually kind of makes a little bit of sense. Maybe you're supposed to fold this over top of there. Does that work? Oh, that's actually a watertight seal. Okay, and maybe you twist it. Okay, fair enough. If it doesn't leak, and then I take it back. But we don't know yet. So see, this thing leaks. Alright, so we're supposed to hang this upside down. I feel like I irritated it enough. Or agitated it. Alright, let's hang it up. Alright. Oh, look at that. That's already worked incredibly well. It's like, whatever that powder is or whatever, it's collected a lot of the dirt. And it's just all just gonna fall to the bottom, I guess. It says the minimum time is 30 minutes. I guess we'll just let it sit here for 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and we'll come back and see how clear the water gets. It has been about an hour or so. I mean, you can see all of this stuff that has collected in the bottom part of it. So that's a lot of the dirt and I guess bacteria or whatever. You can't see it on camera really, but I can see in person. I can see a bunch of particles and other stuff, especially right around this nozzle, which is supposed to be where you get the water out of to drink. So it's like 90% clear. There's still all these particles of all this dirt still floating around here at the bottom. And it's not actually falling like it should. I mean, we're supposed to purge it. Maybe that'll help get the rest of it out. So we'll just put the dirty stuff back in the bucket, I guess. We'll pull it. Oh. There we go. Alright. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're losing a lot of water, though. Oh, come on. This is, oh, come on. Okay. Alright. This thing is really hard to slide back on there. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we lost, actually lost quite a bit of water. We stirred up a lot of the particles that I assume now we're going to have to collect back down into the bottom. I'm really not a big fan of this. Coagulates or whatever, all these dirt particles, but they don't all collect to the bottom. I mean, that sat for at least an hour, and then now that I flushed it, now they're all stirred up again, so now what do I have to do, wait another hour for them all to collect down to the bottom and then probably still not get them all out? Or are the particles safe to consume? Like, I don't know. Whenever that water dumped out, it smelled like chlorine really strong. Like, really strong. And the particles aren't falling. Some of them are, but like most of them, they're just floating around. So they might never collect at the bottom. I want to try this valve. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. I like that. Okay, so this was our original water. Okay, actually, so there's a little tiny screen on the back of this, like, valve or whatever. I think maybe that might act as a filter also, because inside the glass there's almost no, well, there's not almost no, there is no particles, and it's very clear, and it doesn't smell like chlorine like all the other particles did. Let me get a clean cup and I guess I'll taste it and we'll see if it's any good. Alright, now let's give this stuff a taste. It's like remarkably clear. And it's kind of weird because like you see the bag and it looks kind of dirty, but then when it comes out, it's clear. It has a little bit of a weird smell to it, but overall, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I really don't want to taste it just because I don't know how, I don't know if it's actually even safe to drink, but technically it's supposed to, so we'll see. I mean, it tastes alright. If it's not safe to drink, I wouldn't know that it wasn't just regular water. This would be better than nothing if I was like trying to survive, but I don't know how I feel about this whole thing as a whole. I don't know how I feel. I feel like they could have done something a lot better than have a bag and the ties and like you gotta lose a good chunk of your water just to flush out the crud. I don't know. I mean, it tastes good though. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, so our next product. Another product that cleans dirty water. This is called the Ultra Press Filter and Purifier. It is a water bottle that is a water bottle and water filter all built in one. And all you do is fill up this piece and then you push this thing in there and then it'll filter out the water through this filter in the bottom, and the water should be clean. Improves taste, smell, clarity, blah, blah, blah. 3 liters per minute, 150 liters per cartridge. Removes 99% of viruses, bacteria, protozoa, filters microplastics, sediment, silt, chlorine, benzene, chloroform. I didn't know chloroform was in water. Lead, arsenic, chromium. So seems like it takes out everything. So we're gonna get a scoop of our river water again. It actually has a little fill line. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, it's coming out of the top. I think you're just supposed to press real slowly. All right. I mean, it seems full. Bring our glass back out. Wow. That is absolutely crystal clear. That is so clear. It literally smells like nothing. I'm not going to taste it because I have trust issues and I don't know that this filter really is as good as it says it is. So I will not be testing it. But, I mean, it looks like it works. And it seems like it's just as easy as they said it was. Fill it up, press it down. That's pretty quick, but seems like it works. Our next 2 products, they go together. It is a Climate Static V2. It's like some type of inflatable sleeping pad. And then we also have an inflatable pillow. I mean, honestly, it just looks kind of like an air mattress. So we'll just pull this thing out. Instructions, I don't think we need that. There's no way. There is no way this thing is going to go back in this bag. It's so flat. Oh, okay. So it's got a fill valve. And you do it this way, I assume, to blow it up. And then whenever you want to empty it out, you go the other way so that you can squeeze all the air out of it. Okay, so maybe it will. Maybe it will empty all the way out. All right, so I guess we're going to blow this thing up. See how long this takes. See if I can pass out on camera. So that wasn't bad at all. I don't know why my back is cramping up. Does your back cramp up whenever you breathe real hard? Okay, that's a lot better than I thought. Now let's try the pillow. The pillow should be like nothing. Oh, the pillow's got a little screw valve. Look at that. It's like 2 breaths. Okay. So that's not too bad. So let's put it on the floor, lay on it, see how it feels. Alright. Let's lay this thing down here. I wonder which end is the I guess it doesn't matter which end is the top. I'll lay it down this way. Alright. Alright, let's lay down. This is like nothing. Like, well, never mind. So if you lay down, it keeps you from touching the ground. But if you sit up, like as soon as I go like this, I'm touching the ground. So like you have to be like perfectly flat to evenly distribute your weight enough to not touch the ground. And I don't think. Let me see if maybe I can get some more air. I mean, that's as far as I can go. Oh. Yeah, as soon as you sit down on it, you have to evenly distribute your weight. Alright, let's get this pillow. I don't know if I'd want to sleep on this. It's so narrow. Like you have to like sleep like a mummy or something to to like actually use it. Because you're not really gonna, you can't really sleep on your side, because I can feel my hip touching the ground. So you'd have to go back or stomach, and you'd have to just like stay perfectly inside this little area. Maybe if you were like camping or something, this could be an option, but I would, if I was camping, I'd want something a little bit wider. If this is a survival situation, and I had like, and I was like in the woods and I had this, I'm sure I would be very thankful to have this. It wouldn't be the greatest sleep, because you gotta be so like straight and flat and not move. So it's like, it'd be way better than sleeping on like a cold or wet ground, for sure. A million times better than that. It's not going to be very comfortable. I wouldn't take this. I would not use this for like luxury camping, or not just luxury camping. Just like in a situation where I could have something better, I would 100% always take something better. I wish it'd be better if these had like, if these air pockets were like individual and not connected. But I mean, what are you gonna have, like 1,000 different spots to blow it up? So our next product that we're gonna try, which I think should go with this if it is what I think it is it says it's a super bivvy. I don't know what the word bivvy means. I actually just noticed right here on the tag it says burritos, taquitos, and maybe grandma. Keep you or your favorite things warm. I'm assuming this is gonna be like a like one of those survival blanket type things. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think these things are made of Mylar. Oh, this one, okay, this is different. This one is connected to be like a sleeping bag or something. I guess you would just lay down. Like I'm just laying inside of a trash bag. I feel like I'm just waiting for the garbage man to come throw me in the truck. Although literally just laying here, I can tell that it already feels extremely hot inside of this bag. Maybe if it was really cold outside, maybe this would actually reflect your body heat very well. Yeah, the longer I lay here, the hotter it gets. I think this really would keep you warm. All right, so I think that works. We're gonna attempt to do the impossible. Let's see if we can get these things back into their original bags. Oh yeah, that'll fit. 100%. Oh, there's still a little bit of air in there. Haha! That's a big win. This stuff never goes back into the original package. Pillow's good. Next, let's try this. So we're gonna flip this thing. I'm gonna try the roll technique, I guess. This one just might work too. No way both of these just go right back into the package. I think that'll do it. No way. Okay. That's a huge win for both of these. I think that makes me like them a little bit more. Because very rarely, like, sleeping bags you can't get back into, you can never get them back in. Tents you can't get them back in. Comforters, anything inflatable, air mattresses. It's always so hard to get them back into the original package. And both of these went back in very easily. So I think that's a big win. All right, our last item. This is supposed to be a table of some type. So I want to see how easy this is to put together, and I want to see how sturdy it is. Okay. Oh no. This does not look like it's going to be very good. Excuse me? I don't know what these are for. They look like they're supposed to clip into the top of these things. Oh. Oh, you can flip them. Oh, come on. This is our table. And it looks to me like this is supposed to go okay. And it goes like that. That is alright. I don't really like this table. I don't feel like it's gonna be very strong. Like I could probably just like crush this. I don't know. It's alright, I guess. Like maybe if you had like a flashlight and a water bottle and a sledgehammer, I guess it's alright. See how quickly you can take it down. Okay, so that's an advantage right there. It's not that strong, but you can take it up and down very easily. All right, so that wasn't too bad. All right, so that is everything. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else that you want to see me review, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.